Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have one exercise like on paper. Solve this equation square root 5 minus 1 all power 8 minus square root 5 plus 1 all power 8 equal to power 8. You know how to show this? If you know it, please do it. When you do it all of this, please come back to watch my videos from begin to the end to verify your solution. Okay, before we go to the solution, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Okay, now let's spend my time. We go to the solution together. Square root 5 minus 1 all power 8 minus square root 5 plus 1 all power 8 equal to power 8. Okay, we have difference in basic. This square root 5 minus 1 and this square root 5 of 1 and this 2. How to show this? Okay, now first we divide both sides of this equation with 2 power 8. Let's show this. Divide. Okay. Both sides of this equation. Both sides of this equation. This equation with 2 power 8. So that's we get the equation. We can write it square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 or power 8 and minus square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 2 or power 8 equal 1. And now let's see this our equation that we have in the left side have the basic is different, then and the power is the same. So this I can write it. Okay, now we see the expression that we know that square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 and multiply square root of 5 plus 1 and divided by 2 is equal square root of 5 squares and minus 1 divided by 4 and equal 4 divided by 4 is equal 1. So if I find these values or I find the values, we get this 1 divided by this value. And so this we get, okay, square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 2 is equal 1 divided by square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so this we know that by square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 and multiply square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 2 is equal 1. So this we get square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 2 equal 1 divided by square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, now this I replace this by this. So we get square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 or power 8 and minus 1 divided by square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 or power 8 equal 1. Okay, now this our equation that we have this we can write square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 or power 8 and minus 1 divided by square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 or power 8 is equal 1. Okay, now this I let this expression by t. Okay, let t equals square root 5 minus 1 divided by 2 or power 8, that t is positive. So this our equation I can write t minus 1 divided by t equal 1 and I multiply both sides of this equation with t, so we get t squared and minus 1 equal t, and I change it from the right side to left hand side, so we get t squared and minus t and minus 1 is equal 0. So this we can find the values of t. This equal minus and minus 1 plus or minus square root of this minus 1 or square, and plus or sorry, minus 4 and multiply 1 and multiply minus 1. Okay, now divide by 2 and multiply 1, and equal 1 plus or minus square root of this 1 and plus 4, we get 5 divided by 2. And so this, if 1 minus square root of 5 divided by 2 is negative, so but t is positive, so we get t is equal 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2. So now we can find the value of h. If t is equal 1 plus square root of 5 divided by 2, so we get 1, square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2, all power h is equal, I can write square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 2. But this expression or these values is equal 1 divided by square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2. So that we get square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2, or power h is equal square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 2, or power minus 1. And now this we get the value of h is equal minus 1. Okay, now our expression, this we get this, okay, get okay this. If we write it h minus 1 in our equation, that we get, okay, if we change minus 1 in our equation, then we get square root of 5 and minus 1, or power minus 1, and minus square root of 5 and plus 1, or power minus 1 is equal to power minus 1. Then we can write is 1 divided by square root of 5 minus 1, and minus 1 divided by square root of 5 is plus 1, and is equal 1 divided by 2. And this we get square root of 5 and minus or plus 1 divided by square root of 5 squares and minus 1, and minus square root of 5 minus 1 divided by square root of 5 square and minus 1 equal 1 divided by 2. And now this equals square root of 5 plus 1 divided by 4, and minus square root of 5 minus 1 divided by 4 is equal 1 divided by 2. And it also 4 and 4, we get square root of 5 and plus 1 and minus square root of 5 and plus 1. This we multiply in, we get plus 1. Okay, this divided by 4 is equal 1 divided by 2. And if we can say this, we get 2 divided by 2 is, okay, divided by 4 is equal 1 divided by 2. And we simplify with 2, we get 1 divided by 2. It's true. Okay, now we get the values is verify our solution. Okay, now this we get thus h equal minus 1 is our solution. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Goodbye.